Fire's made a comeback in multiple spots. I think it's real hard to fight when it's up on these cliffs and real rocky areas. So the fire ended up making a pretty big comeback the day after. It looked like it was totally out. And I drove by it in the morning and everything was out. Came back at around noon, everything was out. But as you can see here, probably around 3 or 4, it kicked back up again and was burning pretty well. And spread pretty rapidly. The wind really picked up, and 15 or 20 mile an hour winds. It was moving rapidly. Started down there where you can see right now, and kind of slowly expanded up. You can see eventually get all the way up.
Well, it's almost a good idea just to let it burn up close to the road and then keep that fuel away from the road. I don't know, or how do you do it? Or just slow it down, I guess. That's what they're trying to do.
It's scary though, because it's across the road at a huge
slow it down a little bit on the road.
Kaylee, that would have.
Yeah, that's
crazy. It's 5 feet tall and very
One truck's not enough for a big fire. One truck's not enough.
Well, I think they have a lot of trucks here. They have a big water tanker too. You see that big thing full of water?
Yeah.
So that truck's got water. Is that? I wonder if that's Todd.
Who's actually a volunteer
or who it is.
Todd
was in a big water truck like that last night.
I hope that big semi.
Paul's up there loading somebody. You see him up there?
Deep over my head trying to learn how to farm though, so might have to wait a little bit before I do that. Here you can see it's expanded. The fire continued to grow and expand from here, and they actually called in air resources as well. So pretty soon you'll see some big tanker airplanes and helicopters, little airplanes. It really got out of hand. Pretty crazy. There's a little road right here running up the hill, and you can see some fire trucks up there trying to spray water and prevent the fire from jumping the road. But pretty soon it's going to overwhelm them. Apparently, I talked to one guy who said he was up there on top and was flames up over the cab of his fire truck. It's scary stuff, especially since these guys are volunteers and not professionals. Most all the firefighters who work on these fires are volunteer fire departments. This one is our volunteer fire department locally, and one of my farm hands actually is up there running a water truck and helping take care of things, as well as several of my neighbors that I know are all participating in fighting it. So I definitely feel like I should be helping more myself. You can see this is the helicopter that got brought in, and it's got a little dangly basket. It also flew in three firefighters from Wenatchee, about 2 hours away, to help as well. You can see the fire is really starting to get out of hand, and when you get that much wind, look at that wind blowing that smoke, it moves pretty quick. There's those 3 firefighters I was mentioning from Wenatchee, came in by helicopter. And then they're really worried about crossing the road up there. So a lot of guys working on this and trying to prevent it from getting over and across. Be a really big problem if it did. Now, in just a minute, you're going to start seeing the bigger guns come in. That's a helicopter. Yep, right there. That's one of the pretty large 2-engine airplanes. They came and circled a couple times, looked at it, and then flew little bomber runs in very low, maybe 50 or 100 feet off the ground, to drop their water right onto the hot spots of the fire. Really cool to see, and very glad that these guys were able to come out and help out. Yeah, there was 2 of them here, and they were picking up water from a big lake right nearby. Guess they cleared all the boaters off of it so that these guys could fly and sort of land on the water, pick up water, and then come back over and dump this water off. You got to be a very brave pilot to do this sort of fighting, because you're flying really low. You're flying through hot winds and air and things like that can be very dangerous over hills and terrain that you can't see very well. So very grateful to these guys for all the work that they did.
Executed for that. This is.
But it happens all the time.
That's crazy. That's the problem with what we talked about with the Roman fire department guy. They'll offer you $500 for your house. It's the best deal you're gonna get. See how much of a turn they make. My guess is they're going to the corner though. Where are these planes out of?
Well, I don't know that.
I mean, those are big, expensive planes.
They used to be down there at Grand Canyon Airport. You know?
Oh, really?
Right. These don't look like the same ones I've been flying. I've never seen them this close before.
Yeah, these are the ones that made the last pass. They're pretty big planes.
Well, I'm talking like months and years ago.
Oh, yeah.
They're usually
Yeah.
up there like 1,000 feet in the air, you know. Down here really don't look that bad, you know.
Well, I think it's moving north real quick. See where that wind's going?
Yeah.
I think it's moving real quick. I know it does.
Goddamn Yankees coming flying over.
Yeah. That's great. I might go pick them up. I think Laurel wants to come see all this action. Yeah. Well, she hadn't seen any fires up close, so this is her opportunity.
Yeah, Mike want to think about it though, because she might decide that she wants to get the hell out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Think twice. Yeah. He's out of here.
Don't do that hardware. I need beer. Like, all right.
That's a man with pretty straight priorities right there.
Sorry, Mom. Here.
Now they're married.
Hey, I don't know. I never saw him again. You're in trouble when that District 5 is here. Yeah.
Where's District 5 out of?
Moses Lake.
Oh, really?
Kings of the county. Yeah. Got all the money.
Yeah, that's a big old truck right there.
I've got a firehouse down there at Quincy. That's kind of a cool one. I haven't seen that one. Yeah, you just went out the road from Quincy. I kind of wonder if that goddamn Uncle Joe's really sick or not. He'd go hides out before election in a basement anyway.
Yeah. They're not gonna let him talk again. Actually, it's looking more and more. They put him in COVID restriction. I bet he resigns out of that. He says, "Oh, I have COVID. I can't do it anymore. COVID's got me."
Well, they have to do something because
he's not gonna win anymore.
He's their nominee now.
Yeah. Kamala's almost. She pulls even less well than he does, though. So, what are they gonna do about that? You know. You know who's the most dangerous Democratic person who could run? It'd be Jon Stewart. If Jon Stewart run, I feel like he'd win the landslide. He'd get all the. Where were those guys out of?
Wenatchee.
I thought for a minute they were going to put him in the basket and carry him home. That makes way more sense to put him in the helicopter.
That exhaust is warm. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Got my generator on over there. Just to power my fridge.